cancer from smoking.
It's gonna be okay. Your Pokemon are gonna be fine. I just need... Oh, God, it's so hard being me. Chansey, get over here, you fat whore.
Chansey!
Shut up. I didn't ask for you, did I? Where's my Jinx with my liquor?
Jason.
Besides one.
I will go back to Tingle, you little bitch, and I will make him mouth rape. I'm sort of slowly being amazed at the fact that I know so many voices that I didn't know I had.
I'm slowly being amazed that you have so many voices that need to shut the fuck up.
It needs more Nurse Emphysema.
Apparently that is the most popular character I do now.
It is! It's because there has to be at least one progenitor Nurse Joy.
Yeah. And then she smoked and became me, Nurse Emphysema. I want a fucking iPhone 5.
Alright, keep that in for 5 seconds while I intro us. Welcome to this week's episode. The 21st episode, by the way. We are now of legal drinking age. All over the United States.
At 21 weeks. Woo! Somehow, somebody's math got fucked up.
Somehow. Anyway, I'm your host, Crow, and I'm Mary. Joined by our cavalcade of voices himself.
That would be me, Jason, and B.
And our resident idiot, Otter.
Fuck you.
That's right, fuck you, the newest addition to the JFI podcast. Join us!
Jason got like a really nice intro, and I got the resident idiot otter or something. I don't even know.
Dude, you didn't know. I'm gonna say this is the behind the scenes thing. You didn't know. We messed up the intro the first time. We went back and did it again. He's talking to us on Skype. He's like, I don't know how to get rid of the audio. I was like, okay, it's Audacity. I've never used it. It may be a little understandable. I go, oh wait, I know how to get rid of it. Hurrah. Click on the thing. Don't actually do this right now.
Oh.
Don't do it.
Click on the audio. He's like, okay. And they hit the delete button. Is that the X? No. Is that the scissors? Do I use the scissors? No. The delete button on your keyboard. Oh. I was like, Jesus fucking Christ, I thought that would be an obvious thing to do.
That was your first mistake, obviously.
Yeah.
You know, in my defense, I wasn't the one that fucked up the intro.
He's right, it was my fault.
Actually, it
was my fault.
Yeah.
Oh well, I set us back, what, 2.5 minutes?
I could have saved it, but no.
Nah. We could have saved it!
We could have saved it. Unlike Verizon saving my customer service like of it.
Oh, here it comes. Activate rage cannons.
Let's do it.
Okay. So, at the time of this recording, the iPhone 5 has been out for 2 days. Many people love their iPhone 5s. I've seen a ton of people like, I have my iPhone 5!
Except for the people with the cables they have to replace now.
Yeah, I know. I have the iPhone 5, motherfuckers! The thing is, my mom and I have decided that we're going to get smartphones. And we were going to go and get iPhone 5s and have everything that we wanted and do everything. So, Thursday rolls around, and we're like, you know what? We're going to get up really early, because we live in a small-ass area. I mean, literally, we went to a Verizon store. I have to actually preface this with another story, so I'm going to be on this for about 10 minutes. I'm sorry.
Alright, I'm going to put on some dubstep.
Yeah, I know. We decided we were going to get iPhones, or we were going to get smartphones. We went to the Verizon people, because we're on that service, and we said, hey, what's the best plan for it? And they said, oh, this new share everything plan we have. Yeah, the way the guy explained it, and he actually did the math, it tripled our fucking bill.
Wow.
To get smartphones. We went from paying like $100 and change like $150 to paying nearly $400 a month.
That's just terrible.
Yeah. And and so we go back again later and talk to someone else, and they're like, oh, it's who the fuck told you that? And we were just like, oh, this guy, and we realized he wasn't there, and we're like, does he work here anymore? And we think he got fired. We hope he got fired. It didn't help
that he was wearing a tinfoil hat.
No, it was... There's so much about this guy I don't want to talk about because I feel bad. So this lady who we're talking to is like, no, that's stupid. Just pay $30 per phone and you can upgrade to smartphones. So we're like, really? Okay, we'll do that. So we get in line Friday morning to get the iPhone. We're 25th in line out of like 60 people.
Sorry, we only have 24 iPhones.
Yeah, no, that's exactly what happened.
Seriously?
There was a guy, we were going to buy the 16 gigabyte model, and one guy, the first guy in line, they had 10 of them at the store, the 16 gigabyte model, he walked in and said, I'll buy all 10 of them.
Are you kidding me?
I'm not fucking kidding you. And they did not come out and tell us that.
That is...
The closest thing I heard to, oh, we're out of iPhones, was the person who was 17th in line went in before us, because they let 18 people in at once.
Uh-huh.
And they served them in that order, 1 through 18. So we were like 7 people back from the door. And this woman walks out, and she's like, oh, they're out of black iPhones. And I was like, oh, well, we got a case, we're going to get a case for ours, so I guess it really doesn't matter. Nobody's really going to see the color of the iPhone, so I didn't give a shit about that. And then we walk in the door, and they're like, yeah, we only have 32 white 32s left. And I was like, what? And my mom was just like, no, we signed up for the 16 gigabyte model. And I'm like, oh yeah, we know, we're out of those. They had only gotten 10. And the guy bought them all. And they had like a shit ton of 64s.
Hello, sir. What do you want to buy today? I want all the iPhones that have 16 gigabytes.
I know. That's exact. I don't know how you do that. I don't know how you don't do that and just go, sir, the limit's 1 per customer per thing. You know, like per line or per order or something like that. We can't sell you all 10. How do you not do that? How do you not... And not to mention, it's the fucking smallest model. It's the cheapest ass model. Do you not think people are going to want to buy the cheapest ass iPhone they can get?
Yeah, probably.
Just be like, hey, yeah, this one's only like $200, right? Right. Okay, we want one of those. That's what we want. Well, I'm sorry, we're all sold out of those. Do you want to pay $100 more to get double what you didn't want to begin with?
Nope.
Well, no, they kept selling them. That place was fucking busy as hell. Here's the thing. Here's the next thing. The woman who told us about it's only like $30 more per line came up to us privately and said, okay, here's the thing. We're out of them now. Somebody bought them all. We're sorry about that. You know, we didn't get the stock we needed. I was like, okay, I'm buying this story. Somebody's playing nice here. Then she said, we're getting a shipment in later today. Come back. It should be here around 1 o'clock. We'll sell you the iPhone. And I was like, okay. And I look at my mom. My mom's going to like she's big into sewing, so she's going to a retreat, which is like maybe 20 minutes away from the store. I have nothing to do. So I'm killing, this is literally like 9 in the morning they tell us this. So I've got 4 hours to kill. So I kill 4 hours in the shitty ass town that the store is in, and I come back.
How'd you kill the time?
I went to the mall, and that's really it. I just walked around for 4 hours. I was fucking tired. Dude, there is nothing to do in my town. There is nothing. Like, if there have been no movies out that I want to see, there's no place to go to hang out, there's no place to do anything to pass the time. It's just nothing. You act like there's going to be something to do, but there's nothing. It's almost like a trap.
Wow, sorry, Broham.
Yeah, my area sucks. So I kill the 4 hours.
Mine's no better. I live in New York. Oh, wait.
Oh, yeah, fuck you. There's a shit... Dude, you want to switch places? You will die of boredom.
I might.
So, yesterday... So, I kill the 4 hours. I'm at the store at about 12:30. I go in. I had my Game Boy with me because I knew we were going to be standing in line for fucking ever, so I was playing Pokemon. So I go in the store and I say, hey, has your shipment arrived yet? And they're like, oh, no. No, we're gonna get that soon, hopefully, you know. Hopefully UPS works for us. And I'm like, ha ha ha. So I say, can I sit in the store until it shows up? And they're like, oh, yeah. So I go to the corner in this little corner area, so I'm not in anyone's way. I sit down, I start playing Pokemon, and all of a sudden, like 20 minutes later, I feel these eyes on me, and I'm just like, okay, I know it's stupid. I'm sitting in a Verizon store playing Pokemon on a fucking Game Boy. So, these two people who work there come over to me and go, yeah, they go, Bark. They go, so what are you doing?
They're barking.
Stop answering my question.
Sorry,
Damn,
I'm trying
dog.
to answer your question for you.
I know. I say, oh, I'm waiting for your second shipment of iPhones that someone told me you were getting today. The woman walks out like 5 minutes later and said, honey, that shipment's never coming.
Wow, that sucks.
And I said, what? She says, oh, yeah, it was, we got miscommunicated. There was never going to be a second shipment of iPhones for us today.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, well, fuck. So I go home and I start calling every store in my area, just like, do you have one of these? Because at this point, it's become a moral imperative.
I need this.
It wasn't, I want one.
It was a quest.
It wasn't even I wanted the damn phone anymore. I just wanted to go to Verizon and go, fuck you. I got one. Suck it.
Suck it, Steve Jobs' ghost.
No, Steve Jobs' ghost is fine with me. Verizon is fucking pissing me off.
Damn. What is the new features for the 5 anyway? I don't really know.
Wider screen.
I have not a fucking clue. I don't even know. I skipped the press conference. I skipped everything because, literally, this just happened. The decision to get a smartphone happened within the past 2 weeks.
Uh-huh.
So by the time my mom had decided, oh, hey, we're getting smartphones, I had no idea that I should have watched the press conference. It had come and gone, and I was like, oh.
Fuck.
Yeah, I was like, fuck. I really don't feel like going and looking it up. So, I guess I don't know.
I really don't feel like spending 5 seconds in Google
I really didn't. I don't know why. I was just like, fuck it. Because I knew what the stuff for the 4 was, so I figured, oh, it's just going to be a little bit better than the 4.
It's probably, like, orgasmically better than the 4.
Yeah, well, to me, it's going to be. I have a fucking drawer. I have a Razr. I have a Motorola Razr circa 2002.
Damn, I love that phone.
Mm-hmm. So that's my rage.
That's Jason's rage towards iPhones.
No, that's my rage at Verizon. My rage towards iPhones. No, here's the thing. At the end of the day, my mom was so disheartened, and I felt so bad for her, because she had her heart set on this. She was like, today I'm going to get an iPhone. I'm going to be so happy. I'm taking that next step forward in technology. I'm going to understand what's going on in the world. I'm going to understand apps and stuff like that. Because my mom, she's not very technically savvy. So this was a really big step for her. She got so disheartened that she went back to the store again without me knowing and started talking to the managers, and they lied to her yet again. So we're 3-0 on the day of being told the truth.
Actually, that'd be 0-3.
No, being told the truth.
Yeah, being told the truth would be 3-0.
Okay.
Oh,
yeah.
What? No.
So, yes. Because the first number is the win, the second number is the losses. Thus, being lied to, which we were, would be 3-0.
But you said 3-0 for the truth. I mean, you've been told the truth 3 times.
No. I said 3-0 for not being told the truth.
I missed the not. Like every time.
Okay.
Every single time.
Okay.
That's our honor.
Yeah. So they do it. They lie to her again to her face. Like, oh, yeah. They lied to her about the shipment again. That I had called her and said, hey, they're not getting the second shipment. Like, we weren't going to communicate at some point. Because
I'm not gonna talk to my mom about this. Fuck that.
Fuck that. Fuck that screwing her hopes and dreams for the day. I don't want to do that. I got better things to do.
I got Borderlands to play. Fuck this shit. So Borderlands 2 really good, by the way.
Yes, we'll probably talk about that later. But oh god, it was just.
That's just terrible.
It was just a day of fuck you, family. Fuck you for wanting to get an iPhone and having what you want. Just fuck you. No one wants to give you what you want.
Alright. You guys talk about Borderlands 2 for a few minutes. I'll be right back.
Fuck. I gotta talk about Borderlands 2. I'm really good at it.
What class are you playing?
I'm doing Assassin.
You're doing you're doing Zero, the loser?
He looks like it's gonna be a lot of fun to play.
Wait, how far are you in the game?
Not very at all. I'm actually pretty shit at it. Okay.
I already assumed that because of the way you started the sentence. Like, I'm pretty boss at it. Yeah, I was like, no, you're
I'm really bad at it.
Yeah, Borderlands, the one thing I'll say about Borderlands for people who are just like, oh, I'm not sure if I want to pick up that game. Here's the thing. You don't need to play the first one. there's an emotional.
I didn't play the first one.
Yeah, there's an emotional resonance for people who played the first one because the characters from the first one appear in it again.
Oh, Moxie.
Yeah, Moxie, Roland. I mean, they mentioned Roland like in the first 5 seconds. I don't have to say anything. Characters that were in the first one reappear. And the problem with the first Borderlands was
Collectibles?
I kept doing... No, there were no collectibles in Borderlands.
Claptrap's Robot Revolution.
Yeah, but that was DLC. I'm just talking about the main campaign story quest.
Oh, okay.
You didn't know what you were doing. You were just like, oh, I've got to go from point A to point B. Within, like, the first 10 minutes of Borderlands 2, you understand the objective is not go to point A to point B and shoot everything along the way. It's kill the fucker Handsome Jack. Just find this asshole who tried to kill me and kill him
Oh, yeah,
back.
I got that.
Damn, that asshole's
I got that.
Yeah. But there wasn't anything like that in the first Borderlands. And as you go along, I can say this because I think I'm pretty far in the story. I don't know. I'm
You might
pretty
be.
far into the game. The writing and the backstory that they do to characters is amazing. It's a great, well-written game with its usual... There's a character... I'll say this because you'll run into her,
Lilith?
so it's not, like, spoilery. No, there's a character called Tiny Tina.
Oh, yeah, I keep hearing about her.
Tiny Tina is this demolitions expert. Well, she has a really weird backstory that you kind of get inferred through quests you do for her. And then you really get it, like, 100% told to you when you're doing a side quest later in the game. And it is, like, dishearteningly disturbing, but they thought to do that for the game. They were like, oh, well, we could just... Like, you're picking up audio recordings. And it's like, oh, well, you know, these are just random audio recordings. But when you start hearing them, you're like... Wait, Tina, did they mean Tiny Tina? And then you see subtitled Tiny Tina, and you're just like, oh shit. I mean, it's just that little touch. It could have been about anyone or anything, but it's about her backstory, and you're just listening to it going, oh fuck, that's really smart.
I don't know. I didn't meet her yet. I just met Lilith again.
Okay. That's not too far in the game. I'm not going to spoil anything else, but...
Yeah. So, Jason, what's your main class?
I am a Siren currently. I'm a level 24
Damn,
Siren.
I'm level 13. I'm like level 13 Siren.
I
enjoy the healing.
Well, I actually don't go healing. I go full damage.
Yeah, I like getting like health back from killing people with my phase lock.
Well, I'll probably do that later. Like, the first few parts of the healing tree I'll probably do, but I don't want to do that right now because I was originally so used to playing Borderlands alone that I was like, dear God, I've got to be able to defend myself at all times. And when I play now, I'm actually playing with a group of people, and it's like, oh shit, I'm actually part of a team. I probably should have respect for healing, but I'm just like, fuck it, I'll just be a badass. So I'm pretty much a badass. My badass rank is over 2,000 now.
Damn, mine's like 400 something.
Yeah.
But then again, I'm only level 13.
I have 3 characters so far. I have a level 5 assassin that I'm doing later. I just got him started because I'll have to level him up for the achievement for him. And I have a level 10 commando. No, a level 9 commando, and then I have this Siren. Because I had the Siren and the Commando at the same time, and I kept leveling them up. I would do like so many quests and then stop and then go back and do the exact same quest for the other class, and stop and then probably be done for the day because that was taking up a lot of time. And then started playing online with some people, and they were just like, oh, well, we have a Commando. Do you have a Siren? I was like, oh yeah, I have a Siren. So I just kept playing my Siren so much that she just became my main class, that she's that character I'm focused on more than anything.
Cool. I got that ability in the healing tree where you shoot people and they get health back.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't like that one because you're wasting your bullets. And trust me, at certain points of the game, you will be wasting a shit ton of bullets on enemies.
Well, there's also that, and there's an ability like coming right up in my skill tree that's if you see a person who's down, you just phase lock them, they come right back up.
Mm-hmm. I like that ability. I don't think I'm going to be able to get to it the way I'm building my character, but
I don't think so. It's like it's in that branch, like right before it goes to the one abilities.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw that. But it's only a 1-point skill. You only need 1 point for it.
Yeah.
I personally, I've set it up to where when I do my phase lock, it'll phase lock them, catch them on fire, and as it's catching them on fire, will drag all their friends towards my phase lock.
Yay.
Yeah, so it's massive damage.
Yeah, mine's just like, if they die inside my phase lock, health orbs shoot out from the phase lock into people.
Well, that's why I want to get my damage in first, because if I do that, and we aren't able to kill it before my phase locked end, then we're kind of fucked. But if I have it being damaged while it's in the phase lock and us shooting it, then yeah, it's going to be a lot easier to get health back.
No, you only get health back when it dies.
I know, but I've had things in phase lock and we haven't killed it, so we wouldn't have gotten health back.
Okay, that's...
Because the phase lock ends and then it's like at a sliver of health, and I was like, man, if I'd have just been able to do a little more damage, so I focus more on damage and then I'm going to worry about healing. Because probably late game we're going to have to worry about healing more.
Probably. I played with Hurrah once when he started playing. And he was playing Assassin and I had a sniper rifle and he just like stood back. And he's not talking for some reason.
Yeah, who are you? Are you there?
Yeah, then talk.
Okay. Yeah, talk. This is a show. You don't want me to go into my voices for extra people. No. That's not good.
Please don't. Yeah.
Please.
We did play.
Please don't.
Please don't.
Don't.
You don't like the sound of my soothing voice.
It's like...
That's not soothing at all.
That's about as soothing as a glass of rocks.
Oh, Brock from Pewter City.
I said rocks!
You said rocks. Oh. I know what he looks like with his eyes open.
We did play Borderlands 2 together for a little bit.
Yeah. He was killing everything. No, he wasn't.
It's pretty true. I did kill everything. He just kind of stood in the back like playing with his dick or something.
I was playing Siren with a sniper rifle that shot fire.
Oh, playing with her dick or something.
Yeah, everything was being set on fire for some reason.
That's just because when people see me and they fear me and they just spontaneously combust out of fear.
My awesomeness is just so amazing, people burst into flames!
Well, he is playing Zero.
No, really? Zero was like the coolest looking character that the more I've like toyed with him and look at his skill tree, he's slowly gotten up to the Gunzerker of do not want to play.
Yeah, I don't really want to play Gunzerker that much.
I don't. I really don't. And people are like, oh my god, Gunzerker is my favorite class. I'm like, why? Why?
Wait, is that the bear with like a giant flamethrower?
What?
What?
A bear with a flamethrower. Best class ever.
That's kind of what it looks like in the opening cutscene there.
No, it's a small dude who has a really long beard.
Or he can look like Walter from Breaking Bad.
Yeah, you can make him look like Walter from Breaking Bad, which is the best thing ever.
I know.
Although it does look like he's taking a constant shit, though.
Doesn't he look like him in the show anyway?
Yeah.
There you go. It's perfect.
it's a little more prevalent.
Oh man, double guns. Gotta take a shit.
Yeah.
Be right back.
Yeah. Making meth is so hard.
Yeah, I mean, I just really want to play like Commando and Siren, if anything.
I'm starting to grow out of Commando because I'm playing Siren so much. I just want to get my 100 kills with my turret, and then I'm like, yeah, whatever. I don't care about Commando anymore.
And then like 100 kills with Gunzerking or something like that.
No, it's the achievements are continuously Gunzerk for 90 seconds.
Oh yeah, and then 10 seconds in Deception.
Yeah, 10 seconds in Deception, which is actually surprisingly easy, but you have to like fill up a skill tree for it.
That is dumb.
Yeah, it's the far right skill tree. It says if you, I think it's just if you hit someone, you don't even have to kill them. It resets your timer.
That's cool.
For Deception.
That's cool. It's also like really weird.
It may be a kill skill. I don't know. I don't think it is.
I just like I like Zero because every time he does like an action, you get an emoticon on his face.
Yeah, it's really. I do love when Zero comes over to heal me because
it's a heart.
It is. Yeah, it's a heart, or I've had it be a frowny face sometime, like, oh, you're dying.
Or maybe it's like, oh, I have to heal you again.
Oh, damn.
Wow.
Wow, really?
Wow.
I mean, I know. I think I saw a frowny face on. I was playing with Chad too.
Well, Chad doesn't like to
See,
heal
it's
people.
really...
He revived me like 7 times. He's a great guy. Shout out to Chad. There you go.
Shout out for your ability to help us.
Shout out for the ability to puss out and run away. That's essentially what Chad does.
No, he doesn't. He revived me like every single time I went down. And you just left the game without telling anybody.
Well, he left me in the middle of like 2 boss fights, so it's justified.
No, it's not, because you left in the middle of my game.
Oh.
Oh!
It only matters. It only matters when it's your game. Okay.
Well, I shouldn't have to suffer for Chad's actions.
Yes, you should. You both play 0 at the same time.
I hate when somebody comes along with another siren. I don't know what it is.
Dude.
It's because the siren's a girl, so whenever you play as a siren, you turn into a jealous
What the
bitch.
fuck?
Wow, dude.
Dude, it's allowed.
Wow.
That's
So,
Have you seen that game?
That's sexist.
I like that about Borderlands too. You can just kind of generalize.
No, you can't.
Yeah, you can. Like the bear with the flamethrower? That's generalizing.
there is no bear with a flamethrower.
How cool would that class be, though?
Then that needs to happen.
No, we get the cooler one, which is going to be Necromancer soon enough.
Yeah, she comes out October 13th.
That's cool.
I think that was the DLC release date.
That's cool. I'm going to play that so badly. Just for the fact that I can raise dead machines to do my whims.
Yes. Yeah, it's Mini Must Fall is the ability I was talking about. Killing an enemy with a melee attack while deception is active causes you to deploy another hologram decoy, re-stealth, and add time to your deception duration. This can be done multiple times in succession.
I think Jason was trying to say something. Because that just sounded like a mouthful of words.
Hopefully people understand it. I do tend to...
I understood it.
Okay. Oh, look at that. October 13th is a Saturday.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
They just missed
whatever.
it. They just missed it.
I know, Sunday was only a day away.
No. For Friday the 13th being Necromancer.
Oh.
Oh, that kind of sucks.
Yeah.
That
Oh,
needs let's see. So we have to take out a day between here and there.
No! Yes, we of the JFI podcast now have the ability to control time and space. We are going to remove a day so it can be Friday the 13th.
That's like one of our classes. We're kind of like Time Lords.
Speaking of Time
We can
Lords.
just Oh, great segue.
We have to talk about Doctor
Yes, we do.
Who. Dinosaurs on a Spaceship and A Town Called Mercy.
Oh, we didn't talk
And
about
the
him
one
last
from
week?
last night.
We didn't talk about it last week because Chad never watched Doctor Who.
Okay. So... Dinosaur... No, we only discuss last week's.
Yep. Last week we didn't do anything because you weren't here.
We will not discuss A Power of Three this
But
week.
that was a good episode.
Yeah.
Yes, and we will talk about it next week.
Fuck, I'm gonna forget
And
about
then next week is Angels in Manhattan.
Yep. Is the actual episode, not the episode we'll be talking about.
Yeah.
That one's gonna be creepy. I'm already scared. For that
Dude,
one.
I live in New York, and every time I go to Manhattan, I'm afraid of every statue that just even remotely looks like an angel.
I do keep a wary eye on all statues now.
I'm watching you, you son of a bitch.
I know. He's just like, I got this.
I got this.
I know your plan.
All those hours spent in front of a glowing screen have taught my eyes not to blink.
I know. I can outrun you and stare at you at the same time. I can run backwards, bitch.
Wait, that's actually a good point.
What?
Like all those hours staring in front of a bright screen has taught my eyes not to blink. Maybe like the Weeping Angels are actually like a real thing, and then Doctor Who was created as like a defense against the Weeping Angels.
No.
Okay.
Let's talk Dinosaurs on Spaceship.
I got really scared because that was just like one flat line on Audacity.
No. Let's take a moment to explain why that is not possible. The Weeping Angels, by default, transport you through time. That is what they do. They dispose of you in this timeline and send you back somewhere in time to an earlier state.
Or they can snap your neck.
Yeah, or they can snap your neck if they just feel like outright killing you. But they do the first one because it creates time energy, which is what they feed on, which is what gives them sustenance, and then continuing on and on and on. So, if they existed, there would be a shit ton of missing persons going on every single day.
Or people would just not notice it.
Actually, there are a shit ton of missing persons every single day.
I know, but it would be to the point to, like, no one would be safe. We'd hear about a congressman who'd be missing, or...
Well, he's just somewhere in South America with a bunch of hookers.
You know, in congressmen's defense, they spend a lot of time just looking at themselves in the mirror. They don't have time to be looking at statues.
And that's our political stance.
That was kind of accurate.
No, they don't, you dumbass. Why would they look at themselves? Have you seen Congress? They're a bunch of ugly dumbasses.
They
I
are.
gotta make sure their tie's straight.
No, they don't.
They have to make sure their big wigs are on straight.
Dude, have you noticed? I'm sorry, I'm gonna go a little political right now. Have you noticed if you ever watch C-SPAN, 90% of the time, a majority of the people in Congress, in the House, and the Senate are not there?
And are ugly dudes.
And are ugly, unattractive people. Like, they are... They may be rich, they may be the 1%, but they are also the 1% of people no one else in the world will date.
They're also really old, so they're gonna be
They're
ugly.
not really old.
Yes,
they
How
are.
old are they?
'Cause,
how old do you have to be
dude,
in
like
Congress?
90.
to run for federal Congress and Senate,
You gotta be 30.
no, you have to be 35.
It's,
Oh
no, that's president.
yeah,
For Senate, you
for
gotta be
Senate
30.
you gotta be 30, and for president
And
you have to be
for-
35.
The House of Representatives, you could be 25.
Who's our
Yeah.
youngest president?
Teddy
was it?
Roosevelt, right?
No, I thought it was
I
Kennedy.
thought, Kennedy was pretty young.
I thought
one of
Kennedy
those
got
two.
it at like 36 or something, 37.
He was just
He
there.
was
I don't know.
re-
One of-
He was
one of those
really
two.
young when he got it.
Could you blame anybody for not voting for that man?
Actually, his looks are what won him the election.
Yeah, his
Because,
looks in television
it-
won him that election.
Yeah. If-
and the mafia.
Not
Or
the
Or
mafia.
The mob.
Not the mafia.
The mob. The mob won it
No, they
for him,
didn't.
not the mafia.
No,
It was a good
the story
television
goes.
campaign won it for him.
Actually, no.
And the mob.
In the final presidential debate against Richard Nixon, everyone who watched it on television said, Nixon lost. Everyone who listened to it on radio said Nixon won. The reason was people were more enamored with the looks of Kennedy than with what he was actually saying. Thus, everyone who watched it on television thought he won and made better points than Nixon. And because more people were watching TV at that time, that is a reason he was elected president. I'm not saying he was a bad president. I'm just saying if television had been 20 years later, he wouldn't have been president.
Yeah.
See, this is the key to getting the votes that you need to become president, is appeal to a younger audience.
Essentially, yes.
Insert Barack Obama.
Well,
Yeah. I knew Jason would jump on that because we said something about this
Oh, God.
before.
I
We had like a full-fledged Twitter debate.
Oh yeah, that's against celebrities endorsing people for political office.
I'm Brad Pitt. And I support Barack Obama.
I hate that. That is pandering on the lowest fucking level of pandering.
Pandering.
That is more pandering than like having topless girls at a gaming convention.
Well,
That's
nothing against booth babes.
No, well,
Or Scarlett Johansson, who was at the Democratic National
She
Convention.
was?
fuck her.
Yes,
Fuck
she was.
her.
He's bitching about Scarlett Johansson. That's what Jason's doing
No,
right now.
no. I am bitching about the fact that a political party, I'm not even saying it was the Democrat or Republican, because the Republicans had Clint Eastwood.
Well, oh my
I-
God, really?
Yes.
Yeah, they had Clint Eastwood talking to a chair, and the Democrats had Foo Fighters and Scarlett Johansson.
Yes.
Well, I
This
know which
is
one I'm
the
voting
huge-
for.
Yeah, exact. That. Oh. The rage is resurfacing.
Activate rage cannons.
That is the problem with every political party in existence, is they pander, and they aren't fucking honest. They can't do shit without begging in the most opportune way they can. They just
Wait, are you saying politicians aren't honest?
No Okay, you name me another job in the whole fucking world where you can go, I think we deserve a pay raise. Everybody else think we deserve a pay raise, and you get a fucking pay raise.
Sales.
No, and no. Because if you do it as a lawyer, there's always another guy who's going to do it cheaper. If you do it in sales, they'll and fire your ass.
Doctors.
There's always somebody else. There's always some new kid who just got out of med school and it's just like, I want to be a doctor. I want to be the best. I'll work at this hospital for enough money to help pay off my loans, man. That's all I really need.
And that kid's name was Dr. Nick Riviera from The Simpsons.
Hi, everybody.
You know, I have a concern about doctors wanting to be the best.
Like no one ever was.
Oh, damn it, you beat me to it!
Yeah, because their version of Gotta Catch 'Em All is way different than Pokemon.
With them, it's VD.
Ooh.
But then they cure them.
Oh, okay. So let's move back to Doctor Who, because that turned oddly political.
Oh, God, no, I could go on for hours about how messed up our political system is.
You can do that later, Jason. But now we have Doctor
I
Who.
could
I don't
pretend to
want
listen
to.
for hours. This is perfect.
I know. No, let's go back to Doctor Who and Dinosaurs on a Spaceship.
Dinosaurs on a spaceship.
Which introduced us to the weirdest named character. Do we actually know? Oh, yeah, we do. To Brian Williams.
Brian Williams.
Brian Williams, also known as Rory's dad.
Best character ever.
Not the very popular NBC anchor.
He's popular?
Yeah, I love Brian Williams. He's great.
Exactly. The fact that Huron knows who it is proves that he's popular.
Yeah, there you go. I tried to dismiss that.
He appeals to a younger generation.
No, he doesn't. Stop it.
What younger generation?
I will rant and rave. Kisty will never be able to edit this podcast. It will be like, Doctor Who, politics. Doctor Who, fucking Obama.
Fucking Brian Williams.
Fucking Brian Williams. Fuck you, Democrats and Republicans. I hate you all.
Foo Fighters.
God
damn it.
Wait, what's wrong with Foo Fighters? Hey, fuck you. Wait, you know what? No, I'm not gonna do that. I can't spring them on you guys. I'm just gonna plug right now. Later this week, I will be doing a 0.5 with somebody because I went to a motherfucking Foo Fighters concert and got motherfucking front row.
That's the end of your 0.5 right there, actually.
That really
No,
is. That's the beginning,
no.
middle, and end of
No.
your 0.5 is
No.
I went to a Foo Fighters concert.
Motherfucker.
I got in the front row. I could see Dave Grohl.
Motherfucker.
My life is now complete.
Fuck you guys. I'm gonna do a 0.5 anyway because that needs way more gushing and I can't do it without my concert buddy.
Okay, then do it on a different podcast. Not this one.
No. Fuck you guys. I'll do it with Kisty. She'll be like, alright, I can understand gushing.
Take it up with her later when she's not, like...
Yeah, in pain.
Dying? Alright.
Okay, Dinosaurs on a Spaceship. Of course, starts out with our lovely coupled pawns being in their house with Rory's dad as he tries to fix a light socket.
It's the switch.
It's gotta be the fixture.
No, Dad, it's not the fixture.
It's not the fixture. Oh dear fucking god, the TARDIS just
Abducted
appeared
us.
around us. Yeah.
He abducted them.
He really did. Like, there was a 4x6 square that the Doctor just appeared on and absorbed the pawns into.
Hello, Pawns.
And first and foremost, I didn't think he could do that. Because
He's the Doctor.
Wouldn't that defy a law of physics?
He has a police box that literally does defy the laws of physics. Point TARDIS.
Not really. He does make sure not to land on top of people. I didn't think he could actually materialize around them.
Well,
I guess he's
I'm
done
actually surprised he doesn't do it more.
I think he's done it before, actually, so I can't say that, but I really didn't think that he could be like, what's up, guys? I just materialized around. Oh, that's right. Matter can't occupy the same place at the same time.
Whoops.
I wonder if he lost any companions that way. Like there's Jabal, the unknown companion.
Jabal.
that he just landed on top of because he forgot to do whatever it was that let
Hey,
it appear.
Oh. Oh crap!
The mysterious companion known as Jabal.
He was the Eighth Doctor's companion.
He was Before the Great Time War, Jabal helped the Doctor beat back the Cybermen. Jabal helped face down the Slovene.
Oh god. Okay, Jason, pull it back. We got dinosaurs on a spaceship.
Oh.
And Queen Nefertiti.
And Queen Nefertiti, who is making out with the Doctor.
Oh, and the guy from Tarzan.
That was not the guy from Tarzan.
That was not the guy
Tarzan.
from Tarzan. How is he a relevant, famous figure in history?
He wasn't. I don't actually know who he was because I tried looking him up.
He wasn't. He was just supposed to be a insert guy who hunts in the Serengetis in the
1904.
time.
I think it said.
Yeah, 1904.
I thought it was 1912.
It was early 1900.
Oh.
Alright. So how do you know he's not the guy from Tarzan?
Because
if he's not
I looked
some
him
famous
up.
Figure?
Because first and foremost, his name wasn't Clayton. They actually say his name out loud. I can guarantee you it's not Clayton.
I just forgot what his name is.
I did too. That's why I couldn't say it.
You guys
We'll
keep talking.
we'll
I'll
ask-
find it.
We'll ask Jabalopedia.
Jabalopedia knows everything.
He has become one with the time vortex and is the Wikipedia of the universe. I actually don't know his name, but anyway,
I think his name's John Riddle.
John Riddle.
Yeah.
Is that the actor's name or the character's name?
That's the character's name.
Okay.
The actor's name is Rupert Graves.
Okay. So the Doctor, along with John Riddle and Queen Nefertiti of Egypt, go with the pawns to explore a spaceship which, in the far-flung future, is about to crash into Earth in 6 hours. Of course, that's 6 hours in relative time of the show, so
Yep.
we're gonna fit it into 45 minutes. So
Yeah, pretty much.
when they get on the spaceship, they discover dinosaurs.
Try.
Insert Jurassic Park music.
Where's Jeff Goldblum when I needed him?
I know. Nature finds a way.
That's Stunner.
that
Stutter.
stutter and that hair. Just they kicked you off the gymnastics team?
Okay.
Is it possible not to love that man?
It's
I
impossible.
don't know. It's impossible not to love Jeff Goldblum in some way or another. You want to know where you really just want to love him to death? Because God help him, he's trying. Is in Buckaroo Banzai: Adventures Across the Eighth Dimension.
Okay.
He is an intergalactic bounty hunter who dresses in cowboy clothes.
What?
And I'm not talking the cool cowboy clothes. I'm talking like cheesy cowboy shirts and those big furry things they wear over their pants.
Okay.
And he walks bow-legged.
Okay. So back
bless
to
you, Buckaroo
Doctor
Banzai.
Who.
We're never gonna get this
No,
done.
because I just remembered something else about Jeff Goldblum who was on. He did SNL skit with Will Ferrell back in the day when Will Ferrell did the Harry Carey impression. And it was, you could tell it was really awkward for him. It was great.
This is the worst fucking episode.
Yeah, it is. Anyway, let's move away from Jeff Goldblum.
Okay, well, long story short,
Harry Carey's a great guy.
Long story short,
Harry Carey has been dead for nearly 10 years.
I know, and Will Ferrell has carried him on in spirit. And that impression. That was also 10 years old.
Long story short, on Dinosaurs on the Spaceship, they discover that the spaceship is being controlled by an intergalactic trader who will trade anything, including the dinosaurs on the spaceship, in for a quick buck. He's also been hurt by raptors on board and makes the Doctor fix him. In the meantime, the pawns are separated. Nefertiti
here's a
and
trowel.
the big game
You always
hunter.
have to bring a trowel with you.
Yes, bring a trowel. Always bring a trowel.
You never know.
Wait, I have a question
What?
about that. Was that supposed to be like a play on always know where your towel is?
I guess so.
No.
Okay, because I thought that was really clever if it was supposed to be like that.
I don't know. I kind of think it is. But
Yeah, because towel.
yeah, always bring a towel is a
Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy reference.
Yeah, thank you. Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy reference. So
It's also a Silurian ship.
While Amy is with Nefertiti and the big game hunter, the Doctor is with Rory and his dad, and they discover that not only is the guy dying, but he has been injured by the raptors, while Amy discovers that it is it the Slavian?
No,
the Slavian?
No, Silurian.
The Silurians.
Yeah.
The dinosaur race who currently live under the planet and are very well and highly evolved.
Homo reptilia.
Homo reptilia, who have made this spaceship in order to transport dinosaurs off the planet because they thought that it was going to be Armageddon, which was the Ice Age.
But technically it was.
Which, yeah, for them it actually was. So, now the ship is completing its course, it's going back around, and they discover that the traitor has jettisoned all the Silurians off the ship. And, well, the Doctor gets mad, shit happens.
You don't fuck with the Doctor. The end.
You don't fuck with the Doctor because he actually ends up killing the guy. Indirectly killing the guy.
Indirectly killing the guy.
And that's actually
a major point.
That's a major point, especially when we go into the next episode.
A Town Called Mercy.
I swear to fucking
God.
God.
That was an awesome episode.
Dude,
A Town Called Mercy starts with
the gunslinger.
Okay, I was like, I wonder if Hoorah's gonna jump in. It starts off with the gunslinger hunting down.
Do you not like it when I finish your
Shut
sentences?
up, Hoorah.
I hate when people interrupt me.
Oh, I see.
I try
Sorry.
very hard not to interrupt people because I consider it polite to let people finish their thoughts.
Oh, well, I'm trying to, see... Well, I guess it's not secretly anymore because I'm about to tell you. I'm looking for, a defense against the creepy voices.
That's not the defense for that.
I promised I won't do them.
Oh,
I already
just
promised that a
just
long
like any
time
other
ago.
time.
You're just trying to interrupt me so I can't talk in different voices?
You're fucking
Yeah.
dumb.
Wait, what voices scare you? I will make a point not to make them when I know you're around.
Okay, the Tingle one.
Okay, I know that scares you in Night Mario. I've made a point not to do that one unless urged on to an extreme.
You fucker,
Oh, wait,
you were urged
wait.
on the AHTV.
I know, they wouldn't stop!
Fuck.
So, when you find something that disturbs somebody, you stop?
If they ask me, I will stop. My sister hates
What?
me to do the Gollum voice. I don't do it in front of her anymore.
Oh, you have a Gollum voice?
Yes.
Oh, do that one. Do that one.
Hi, Smeagol here. Me want fishes and not have to be with fat, filthy hobbitses anymore. They steals most precious.
That's really good.
Thank you.
Well, now I feel like shit because Jason's actually a nice guy and not just some other douche on the internet.
Wow.
I try really hard to not... I'm not a people pleaser, to an extreme, but if someone comes along and said, dude, that was a really funny voice, but I don't like it, I will make a point to do my best not to make that voice in front of them anymore. If it's a 3-person conversation and they're like, oh man, do that voice, and the other person doesn't like the voice, and they're like, no, not right now, because so-and-so doesn't like it when I make the voice, so I'm not going to do it. If it's 20 people and I don't think they're going to hear it, I may do it, but I also, is the person away from me? Okay, I can do the voice because they're away from me.
So what was your inspiration for the Bear Grylls voice then?
Bear Grylls. The end.
Bear Grylls is the only inspiration for Bear Grylls.
That's the only inspiration you need.
And Tomb Raider.
That actually was a good start, but then it just kind of went on a little bit too long.
We just carried that joke way too long.
Yeah, we did. Anyway, Town Called Mercy, Gunslinger, best thing ever.
Right. I like it only because it showed us 2 things. Number 1, the Doctor has been traveling alone for far too long. Because at a certain point... Okay, let me explain A Town Called Mercy. In A Town Called Mercy, we first encounter the Gunslinger, which is a cybernetic alien who is hunting down obviously other aliens of his own race, but for some unknown reason. The Doctor, Rory, and Amy appear, and...
Because they were trying to go to
a
Mexico.
town. Yeah, they were trying to go to Mexico. The TARDIS got a little off course.
They were close.
Yeah. And ends up in a Texas town called Mercy.
Yeah.
Which has slowly been losing population. And they are curious why, when they approach the town, there's a large wooden... Not fence, but just sort of a...
Circle.
Yeah, a patch of debris in a large circle around the town marking its border. Well, once they enter the town, all the patrons realize, all the people in the town realize that, hey, these people are new, so of course, when they go into a bar, all the patrons ask, are you an alien doctor?
When
the doctor...
leave the bag in.
Yeah. Which, of course, is the doctor's order. So when the doctor, being the sometime blithering idiot he sometimes can be, walks up to the people and go, why, yes, in this case, I guess I am a doctor who is an alien, they summarily pick him up, carry him out of town, and throw him over the debris line. Which brings forth the gunslinger. Now, the gunslinger kind of was a... Yeah, he teleports, which is very creepy. He doesn't walk towards you, he teleports towards you.
Sorry, go ahead.
That's fine, no, go ahead.
Alright. I didn't get that, because, like, whenever he walked towards the town, he would, like, kind of be in mid-stride and then teleport, like, 2 steps forward. But then when he turned away from the town, he just disappeared.
Oh, because I guess it's just for either effect or that's, like, a teleportation mechanism that just goes off by itself.
That he can only teleport towards the town?
No, the thing is, if he's teleporting toward the town, you see he starts off at a far distance, and he just teleports closer to the town. I'm guessing if he has to go any, like, distance longer than a few feet, he teleports.
I don't think that's the case. I think it's just something to be menacing. It's just an effect to be menacing, because it's not like, oh man, I gotta take 4 steps, teleport, man, 4 more, teleport. Because when you see turning back and leaves the town, he's like, oh yeah, I'm getting the fuck out of here, teleports really far away. So, the gunslinger discovers that the doctor is not the doctor he's looking for, which leads them to the town sheriff, who is played by the same guy who played Crichton in Farscape.
Uh-huh.
I think it's called Farscape.
I think it's called Farscape.
On it. Okay. And he reveals that the doctor the gunslinger is looking for has been in the town jail this whole time being protected. And the reason he's being protected is because he does such good for the town at large that the sheriff can't really bring himself to turn him over. He's brought electricity, solved a case of cholera that was going around that was killing infants. It was a real boon to the town, and he even gave them electricity 20 years before electricity was supposed to be invented.
Harnessed.
Or not invented,
harnessed.
But harnessed for more commercial use, like lighting in towns.
Oh, also, I find it weird that the race of aliens is called the Cholerans, and he cured cholera.
Yeah, I know. Well, come to find out, the good man is not as good as we thought he was, because he is the reason the gunslinger even exists. And the doctor finds this out in the most horrible way possible, at least for the doctor. He reviews his logs, he reviews the alien doctor's logs on his ship, and makes that horrible, horrible discovery, which sets off a series of events, starting with, which is my personal favorite, the doctor finding this out, immediately going back to town, dragging the alien doctor out by his collar, throwing him across the debris line, and go, you stay there and you die.
Wow.
And the reason this is important to me is because it shows, A, the doctor has been traveling alone for a very long time, because he mentions his age, and it's older than what we remember the doctor being the last time he mentioned his age by about 300 years.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't remember him mentioning his name.
I missed
his
that.
age.
The last time he mentioned it was at the end, in the beginning of season 5, where
he said like he was like
he was 900. He was like 900 and something years old, and they're like, 900? When we met you, you were 600 and some years old.
I'm trying to remember what he actually said, because he was 900 when he was also the 9th Doctor.
Yeah,
but he jumped like up to like 1100.
Yeah, I may have to look that up. But he's older, and he notices that.
Oh, he said his age is 1200 in that episode.
Okay. He's 1200. It proves he's been traveling alone for a longer time than we thought he was with Rory and Amy, because he's popping in and out of their lives, but for him, his life is continuing. Yeah, he's 1200. He was 909 in The Impossible Astronaut, which was the start of season 5.
And then he was 1103
He was
later on that
1103 with the Impossible Astronauts, and now he's 1200. In a town called Mercy, he is 1200. So he has traveled alone, and he has realized something that is a little interesting, is when he tries to show mercy to people who have done wrong, it ends up biting him in the ass very, very hard, and he lists off all the enemies that he showed mercy to, and
his own enemies, the Master, the Daleks.
His own enemies, the Masters, the Daleks, and letting this man get justice at the hands of the gunslinger seems to be very undoctor-like, and Amy has to talk him out of it, and thus begins the series of events.
Sorry to interrupt again, but you kind of like missed a good point about the doctor telling him to stay there and die. He pulls a gun on him.
Yeah. And then Amy pulls a gun out, too.
And then Amy pulls a gun on the doctor.
Everybody who's not American, drop your gun!
That's great. I like that line.
Yes. Well, here's the thing. The doctor's not afraid to use a gun.
Yup.
He's never been afraid to use a gun.
He just doesn't kill people directly.
He doesn't like to use a gun. But if the situation arises, he will use a gun. Case in point, End of Time, Part 4. Or the last part of End of Time. He uses a gun. Granted, he shoots a medallion or something, but he was still willing to use a gun to shoot someone.
Yeah, he was even trying to push the gun away from him when Wilfred tried to give it to him.
Yeah. He has moments where his emotions take over, and realizing that this man caused a great many deaths, and now his creation wants to kill him, is the reason he's perfectly okay with letting him die.
Terrible, but at the same time, kind of.
It's understandable because it's a madman who did bad things, and now that things are about to bite him in the ass, he's looking to other people to make sure this never happened. Yep. So I can get why the doctor would be like, "You stay out there, you die. The situation resolves itself."
Yay!
Oh,
yay! Wow. But of course, Amy talks him out of it. He is saved, but eventually commits suicide to
repent.
And the gunslinger decides, since he has no purpose, the doctor talks him into being the new marshal of the town, considering the gunslinger accidentally kills the marshal of the town called Mercy, because the gunslinger is very polite enough to not kill innocent bystanders.
Well, his targeting system is...
No, he does it himself. He can turn it on and
off.
Yeah,
he turned himself to manual.
Yeah, he set himself to manual, like, once he was in the town. But when he killed the marshal, that was still the auto-targeting system.
Yeah, because he had the tattoo on his face.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, anyway, that's Doctor Who episodes 2 and 3. We'll talk about Power of 3 next week. Which I haven't even watched yet, so is it good?
I liked it.
I liked it. I mean, it had some like cutesy references in it.
There are some early Who references around the
like classic Who references or like
classic Who references.
Oh boy.
Like Unit shows up again,
that's
but
nice.
they refer to a member of Unit who was very well known in I think the 6th Doctor run.
Oh, okay.
The 5th or 6th Doctor run, he was there constantly because I think during the 5th Doctor's time, they made it a plot point that something broke the TARDIS, and now he was having to fix problems on Earth, and the Doctor was stuck on Earth.
Oh, okay. Anything else, like jelly babies, maybe?
What?
Jelly babies?
I don't know what a
jelly babies are delicious. I'm gonna be honest.
Jelly babies were a thing that were big in Classic Who, weren't they?
Oh, they're candy. Those are good.
I don't know. I didn't watch a lot of Classic Who.
Yeah.
I am a new Who.
Yeah, me too. But I hear people say jelly babies when they mention Classic Who.
Oh, when I hear jelly babies, I think of like British candy.
Yeah, it is a British candy though.
Really
that
good.
could actually be a reference to a Alien of the Week sort of thing rather than the candy.
No, they are a candy. I just read it right now. It's something that the Doctor and the Master both love.
Oh.
So that was like product placement in Doctor Who.
I guess.
No, I'm just I'm just sort of flabbergasted that two mortal enemies that would be like, hey, you like jelly babies? I like jelly babies. we can
should be friends
now. We have common ground.
Nope. And then they both tried to kill each other. Constantly. Anyway, next topic. Apparently I have an interesting Pokemon to talk about.
Do you?
Apparently, I've been looking at all the black and white stuff because I've been playing that. It's really good, actually.
Electabuzz?
No.
Alright. Oh, I just want to let everyone know I finally caught one after like 10 years of trying. It was great.
Woohoo.
I felt so accomplished.
Wait. I'm sorry, I have to address this.
Fuck.
You just caught your first Electabuzz ever.
Yeah. I'm
Well, I've
disappointed
never
as well.
actually like really found one before.
You never
in a
found
game.
one?
Yeah, I've just never
They
found
are-
one before in a game.
They are fucking everywhere in the power plant in
Red.
red and
Blue.
Never
Blue.
found one before.
You are a failure at life.
I'm
There
sorry.
were only two Pokemon that showed up in the power plant, Voltorb and Electabuzz.
And that's it.
And that's it. And Zapdos, but you had to make your way to him, but it was mostly Voltorbs and Electabuzzes.
Oh yeah, now I know what Kissy was referring to. It's the last Pokemon they have in the Pokedex for Black and White. I'll just show you guys. I'm putting an image there. I'll put it in the link dump too. It's called Genesect.
Genesect.
It.
What? Why does this make me think it's like the third evolution of Parasect?
It's not. It's a legendary Bug and Steel type Pokemon.
Holy shit! It's a Transformer. It's what happened if Megatron and what are the bug Transformers?
I don't know. Where's Transformers Wikipedia when you need it?
I know what you're talking about, but I can't think of the name.
Yeah, they're all like beetles.
Right.
Insecticons.
Insecticons.
The Insecticons and Megatron had a baby, and it is Genesect.
Dude, that thing is...
Megatron needs to have more babies.
That is disgusting. But okay. They probably have fanfics about that, buddy.
Does it have like a moves list or anything, or special abilities?
Yeah, it does. That cannon on its back?
Yeah.
You give it special items, and it has this thing called Technoblast, which is its special move.
Does it like blast dubstep at you
No.
or what?
You dumb fuck.
Okay.
That would be a speaker, not a cannon.
You give it a drive, and it changes the type of that move. And when it doesn't have a drive, it's a normal type move.
Mm-hmm.
So you give it like different drives. It'll be like water type, fire type, grass type move. And it's also, just because it's Bug and Steel, it has a ton of resistances.
The only thing it's weak against would be fire. It's got a 400% fire weakness.
Yeah, and that's it. And
That doesn't make sense though because it's steel.
Steel is weak against fire.
Yeah, but you need a lot of fire to make it.
Dude, it's
Like-
always been like that.
Okay, let's take a moment and think. You're made of steel. Let's just assume you're made of steel. A little amount of heat isn't gonna bother you. Let's say you get hit with
Flamethrower.
Flamethrower. You're gonna be really uncomfortable because you're not in armor or something that you can take off. It's your fucking skin.
Oh, okay, good point.
It's your skin. You can't throw that off.
It's your fucking skin.
I have to say, 21 weeks into this, Jason has been my favorite addition because he's educational.
Okay.
I have the hurrah seal of approval, apparently. I'm not an asshole like other people on the internet, and I'm educational.
Apparently.
That's all you need. I mean, let's look at the other people here.
Oh, what? What?
You know what? I'm willing to let him go on with this. Go on, hurrah.
I mean, apparently I'm a dumbass, I've learned, so there's no way I'm educational. And the other guy here, who I shouldn't name because I don't want to oust him,
There.
he's kind of an asshole.
There's only 3 people here. You kinda ousted him by the law of probability. You ousted him by saying,
There's another guy here.
Another guy here, and apparently it's not me, and you were just talking about yourself and ended, so there's only really one person left. Statistics say it's Nightmare.
Well, little does the viewer know, Chad could just be sitting in on
No,
this.
he's not.
He's not, but
Oh god.
the third person here also does have like a Great Scott Pilgrim thing going on.
Oh, now he's gonna suck up.
I'll give him that much.
Now he's gonna backpedal.
No, that's all I'm gonna backpedal for is just because of Scott Pilgrim.
Ooh.
Oh.
Kisty is gonna.
And that's only because I happen to look at Skype.
Kisty is
And
so
saw your
gonna have a
picture.
hissy fit for editing this week.
She's gonna have fun. What are you talking about?
She's gonna murder me.
She's gonna murder everyone.
I hope she keeps her laughing because that kind of sold it.
Yeah. Well, anyway. Oh, me and Kissy were talking about doing a JFI Pokemon with emulators for a stream.
Ooh, that
Okay.
sounds fun.
Yeah, so we're probably gonna do Heart Gold and Soul Silver since Kissy never played the second generation.
Oh, that'll be a lot of fun. I loved those games. I don't know why. I think that was actually like, I feel like that was the height of their creativity. for
Yeah, it
Pokemon.
was.
Because it's that point in which you can be like, oh man, I'm running around the Johto region and I find all these weird berries. There's a dude who can make Pokeballs out of them? And the Pokeballs actually have fucking purpose? Like the heavy ball or the fast ball? Oh, hell yeah! And wait, I gotta make my Pokemon like me in order to evolve? Oh, hell yeah! It's just one of those things where you're like, man, I really wish I'd have done... They haven't evolved the system since then.
Not really. I mean, they haven't really done Berry Balls either since then, because they only exist in the Johto region.
Yeah, which I kind of hate. I really liked that concept. I wanted it to carry over to other games.
Well, they have different kinds of balls in Third On.
I know, but still.
Yeah, so we're going to be doing that, and I might as well throw my hat into that too. Jason, hoorah, you're free to join as well.
Okay. So does this mean we would like all be streaming? Or...
No, we're just going to all be playing. We'll have like Kisty stream it, her version, and then eventually we'll do like a battle royale.
Yeah, I'm in.
I don't have the...
Oh wait, do we have to have that game?
Yeah.
Fuck. All right. I guess I'll get it from Kisty or something.
Dude, it's
Yeah.
not that hard to find these games.
Yeah, but she's like my tech support. She's helpful. Like Kissy's like the best person ever. Just because she's got like everything you could ever ask
I have
for.
a feeling if we dropped you in the woods somewhere, you just die instantly.
I'd probably like.
Not even like 5 seconds after like leaving your sight, your body just like spontaneously combusts.
Well,
Why
how
do
high
I
would
feel
you
like
be?
he actually would? Like he'd just walk up to a thing and somehow like get a branch through his neck and just die there.
I think the first thing I would do is like climb a tree as high as I could
And
go
then you just
kinda
fall
get, like,
over.
a vantage point.
No, you don't even fall over. You just forget to stop breathing as you're climbing.
I don't know. I've always had a problem with getting down trees. I just like it's always easier to go up them than it is to get down.
Yeah, so I'm saying he's gonna die by like forgetting to breathe.
This is taking a horribly dark turn.
No, actually, no. He's
It's
gonna
not-
He's gonna run into that bear with a flamethrower from Borderlands 2.
Fuck you guys. I would make friends with that bear with a flamethrower.
I don't think he wants friends. I think he wants cooked
we would
meat.
have cookouts.
We would, dude. We'd be like catching deer and like shit like that, and then cooking them, and then like deer jerky.
Deer jerky. How do people like you exist?
I guess like this.
I thought Darwinism would have fixed this by now.
That's what it is. I'm proof that Darwinism is a bunch of bullshit.
Oh,
Well,
you're proof of something, hurrah! But I'm not gonna say what.
Okay,
go on, say it. Go on.
just say it.
You're proof that the system isn't working.
Okay.
The system is flawed.
We need to reevaluate a lot of shit. A lot of
shit.
shit.
So anyway.
Well, think about it this way: if there's more people like me in the world,
Oh God,
Then
let there
there'll
not be.
then there will be more encouragement to actually reevaluate this shit instead of just saying, "Oh, we need to
But
do this,
that's
but
the
we're not
problem.
going to."
That's the problem. People like you run the system.
That's a horrible, vicious cycle. If you sit and think about it for more than 2 seconds,
Oh, because if there's like a bunch of me, then
no one will be able to evaluate the cycle.
I can evaluate stuff.
Oh God.
Like when I get
No, wait.
dropped in the woods,
Hurrah!
I'll be evaluating my surroundings.
No. I have to ask, do you consider yourself intelligent?
Intelligent how? Like,
Intelligent in the sense of what... I'm not saying you have to perform neurosurgery or rocket science. I'm saying, do you consider yourself, on average, an intelligent person?
On average? Like, compared to everyone else?
Yes, compared to everyone else in the world, compared to everyone else in the United States. Do you consider yourself an intelligent person?
I've been to different parts of the United States and talked to different people, yes. Because there are some really seriously dumb fucking closed-minded people.
I wasn't asking if they're closed-minded, I was asking for intelligence.
I don't know, I consider, like, closed-minded versus open-minded a part of intelligence.
I agree with that, but I was just asking for intelligence.
Sarah, what's your address? I want to call the FBI. They have to know to clean this up immediately.
What?
Oh god, this is gonna be the worst episode ever.
It's best episode ever.
Oh,
I think I've said this a few weeks now. I came back to bring back the quality down because it was getting too good.
Let's wrap this episode up because there's so many bad places it can go right now.
Actually, we've been going a little long. We probably should wrap this up.
We've only been going like an hour and not even 50 minutes.
Oh, let's keep going then. Alright, we're good.
Actually, you know what? Hurrah keeps saying he has stories from Vegas he wants to tell.
Oh, well, fuck Vegas. I mean, Friday was a lot better than Vegas was. Like, after Friday...
Did you really
Vegas
just say fuck
like,
Vegas?
Oh, God. Oh, God. No, seriously, we need to go. Like, I guess Jason can come too if he wants to. But let's go to Vegas. And then we're going to go get drunk. And then we're going to go lose money.
We're 19, we can't
and maybe
gamble.
Try and win some back. Yeah.
We're 19, we can't drink and we can't gamble.
Yeah, that's why we gotta wait until we can.
You can gamble.
We can?
Nope, you gotta be 21 in the state of Nevada.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was fucking miserable the whole time I was there.
Oh, I thought I thought it was like war. You have to be 18 to get to it.
Nope.
No, turns out it's like alcohol.
That is bullshit.
Yeah, it is.
Dude, we can hire prostitutes, but we can't gamble and drink? What the fuck?
I know.
Because prostitution is legal in the state of Nevada. It's great.
Actually, it isn't.
It's not?
No, it's not. But
in certain areas, it is.
No, it's just not legal. It's just nobody cares about it.
Sweet. Let's go to Vegas.
Well, while they're going to Vegas, we're gonna say goodbye.
I can make a few.
Okay, we'll say goodbye. Actually,
yes.
Guys, who's gonna be your starter for gold and silver?
I'm gonna go with Cyndaquil.
Fuck. You want the hedgehog?
I want the hedgehog.
Wait, is he a hedgehog or a porcupine?
He's like a porcupine.
He's a hog.
He's more like a porcupine, if I had to say anything.
Yeah. Hurrah! What's your shitty guess?
Ah, fuck. I don't even know. You asked the question and my mind went blank for starters for that generation.
It's
Totodile, Cyndaquil, and Chikorita.
Not Totodile, because fuck him.
Okay. Yeah, because you know alligators aren't cool.
Yeah, I don't remember what Chikorita is.
Chikorita's the grass type.
Oh, fuck that. I hate the grass
Go
types.
fuck yourself!
I guess Cyndaquil.
Alright, I'm picking Chikorita because she's the best. It sounds like a bird.
It does. Chikorita sounds like a bird.
Take a quick glance at Bulbapedia.
Okay, isn't it like the dinosaur thing with a leaf on its head?
That's the fully evolved version, Meganium.
Oh, okay.
The little starter one, it's like this little cute little thing, and then it's got the little leaf on its head that spins around to do moves like Razor Leaf and shit like that.
Yeah.
It's so cute. Yeah, what the fuck is it? I can't find a definite answer.
It's not like they're gonna be like, Chikorita was based on
That's what you say, like what it's based on.
We don't fucking know what it was based on, but Cyndaquil was based on a hedgehog, and
no, porcupine.
Totodile was based on a crocodile. So there you go.
Its shape and appearance alludes to that of a pear.
Oh my god, it's a living pear.
Well, it's supposed to be that, and it also looks like a brontosaurus, apparently.
Well, that just backs up Jason's point about how creative they were back in the day. They combined a pear and a brontosaurus and made a Pokemon out of it.
That was like an amazing Pokemon, though.
I guess.
It was. Don't even question it.
Okay.
You bash Totodile because he's an alligator.
I don't know. I usually go with water types anyway, so I'll probably end up getting him.
I'm probably just gonna have to suck it up.
Suck it up and do what?
And with that aneurysm, let's end this.
Alright. It's becoming a train wreck at this point.
Yeah.
I think Jason died.
I think...
Oh, I've...
Oh, and he's apologizing in advance. Fuck.
Yes. I'm apologizing to Kisty in advance for this week's audio on Twitter.
Whoops. Oh, really? You fucker.
She's gonna have such a nightmare editing this. I know she is.
I think she's gonna enjoy it.
I've been here for the whole episode, and I was like, I'm glad I don't have to fucking edit this.
I'm apologizing. Really? Fuck you.
I mean, I know it's turned into quite the train wreck, but to be fair, when it started off, I was not the bad guy.
Yeah, you were.
I was not the first one to fuck it up.
Just you existing was the fuck up. Oh.
I don't know. I think what happened was you two both fucked up with, like, just trying to record. And I'm like, no way, I could fuck it up way better than that, so I did. But that's, like, all subconscious, so it just happened.
We're ending the show now. I don't know how to segue out to the ending now.
We're ending the show. Goodbye.
We'll
Goodbye.
talk to you next week. Bye.